There are several possibilities to use 3DViewStation in order to protect your IP. One way is to remove all internal parts, non-visible parts. So this gearbox has a lot of gears, and just by pressing one button, we can remove everything which you cannot see from outside. To verify that, let's section it again, and you see all the inner parts have been removed. Next possibility is to alienate the geometry. Yeah, so first of all, let's take the original part. Let's add a few dimensions. So we select some circles and place the dimensions here. And we also do some wall thickness analysis or measurements just to show, these are the data of the original file. Now let's alienate the geometry. We select the part, just press a button. You can change the parameters if you like. You can press a button multiple times. And then let's try to measure the circles and the diameters once more. And what you see is that 3DViewStation does not recognize any circles anymore. So it looks a little bit like circles. There are no circles. If we measure the wall thickness, you will also see that the values have changed. So this is no longer the original part. Yeah. Of course, you can also try to do a comparison between the original and the alienated part, and you see with the green and blue that there are quite some differences. Another method, very popular, changing the tessellation only. Very simple. Or replace the original part by a convex hull. When working with assemblies, sometimes you dislike that people can select individual parts. So what we do is we allow to merge several parts into a single one. So after the merge, whenever you try to select a part, yeah, you always will select the entire merged part. Another method to protect your IP is prevent from sectioning. So again, we have individual parts, yeah, but you see that two of these parts haven't been sectioned. And the reason why is very simple. Yeah, we do have a property. If we select that part here, we have a property which indicates whether you're allowed to section a part or not. And you can do that through API calls, for instance. Finally, when especially working web-based, the real way to protect your IP is not to transmit any 3D data to the client device. And this is what our web viewer does. And it does it on your regular PC, on a tablet, or on your smartphone. And as a side effect, it's really fast doing it that way. You see a big machine with 20,000 parts, or here an assembly line consisting more than 100,000 parts just rendering on my smartphone.